Hi everyone! Thank you for joining us today. Our webinar will begin in just a moment, but we wanted to share this video of Patricia from Mexico, where she explains how being an EPI teacher has enriched her professional growth, benefited her family, and reignited her sense of purpose as an educator. So, here is her story.
My name is Patricia and I'm from Mexico City. It has a lot of variety of people, of places, and schools, and students, and families. So it's an amazing place. Yes, I love my city. Food, people, places to go, the culture. I decided to teach in the US because I wanted to enrich my professional career, and also because of my family. Because I wanted my family to live the experience of living in a different country, in a different culture, to learn a new language. Well, teaching with EPI, for me, was the best opportunity. They were interviewing me, and they were, very nice. And of course, you can't believe it, because everything is online. But they were giving me this confidence on their emails, and they were sending me, information, and please don't hesitate to ask. And I had a lot of questions, and they answered all of my questions. And I don't know if they were big or little or a huge company or not, but they were caring for me and my family. And I felt very confident on coming here, the first time. And I remember I came here without knowing the place, without knowing anything, just my friend's experience and all the confidence that EPI provided to me. So I came here, and they were always very supportive to me and my family, always. And the first time I met them at orientation, I felt proud of being part of, because Deborah, Andres, Julian, Allison, all of them, they were there. Wow, I felt part of the family, really. And I like a lot feel that human spirit and that human connection. So that's why I decided to came again with them. Cultural exchange for me was everything, because my teaching profession as a professional, I grew up a lot, and I was able to apply all my knowledge, and not just that, but my inner vocation, my passion for teaching. So changing the setting and learn new things, it was challenging and very rewarding. So as a teacher, it was amazing. As a human, was even better, because I had access to many students that are from my country, and I never met in my country, and most of them are students in need, and I was able to help them here. And as a mother of my two kids that studied here, it was also amazing because they had the opportunity to learn from a different culture, a different school, different program, a different system. So those experiences for them and that's what you want for your family when you move to a different country, You want, of course, to be able to provide them with everything, but you want them to be happy and to be successful and to be this experience something more into their lives. So my kids, I remember I was telling them, you're students of the world. And they laughed at me. And now they call me and said, Mom, we are students of the world. We are citizens of the world. They don't know if they belong to Spain, to Mexico, to USA. They just know that they belong to the world. And that's why we are here, teachers, now teaching students here, And that's what we support in our class, the diverse of cultures and to be open to everybody. So yeah, it's very rewarding.
Hello, and welcome to our informational webinar, Teaching in the USA with Educational Partners International. We are Educational Partners International, but we often call ourselves EPI for short, so I will be calling us that throughout this presentation. My name is Anna, and I am the Content Specialist in the Marketing and Communications Department for Educational Partners International. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and before working with EPI, I was a middle and high school science teacher. I'm so happy to be working with a company that supports my passion for authentic cultural exchange through education. Today, I will be talking about what we do and how you can apply to our program. We also want you to take this opportunity to ask any questions that you have about EPI, what we offer, and the application process. You can ask them in the comment box and we will answer them throughout the presentation. Keep in mind that we won't be able to answer questions about your specific application for privacy reasons. All of those should be emailed to team@teachwithepi.com. During today's webinar, we will provide a general introduction to EPI. By the end of this presentation, our goal is to help you understand our mission and explain the benefits of our program, both while you are enrolled and after you leave the USA. The first question that most people have is, what is EPI? We are primarily a cultural exchange program that aims to bring teachers from different countries to the United States to teach. Officially, EPI is designated as a sponsor for an exchange visitor program. We have become a world leader in cultural exchange, helping hundreds of teachers around the world come to the U.S. to teach. Teachers in our program are currently placed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Florida. We place teachers in all subjects taught in K through 12 schools. That means not only foreign languages and English as a second language, but also math, science, art, special education, elementary education, and many more subjects. While we work with schools across the southern United States, our home office is in the mountains of North Carolina, which you can see in this photo. We would love to know where you are from, so please tell us in the comments. And wherever you are joining us from, we are so glad you're here. In order to understand the importance of U.S. cultural exchange, it may be helpful to know about its history. Senator J. William Fulbright played a significant role in promoting cultural exchange as a means of strengthening U.S. international relations. You may recognize Senator Fulbright's name as he is credited with establishing the Fulbright Program, which is a famous international education scholarship. Along with the creation of this scholarship, he introduced and passed the Fulbright-Hays Act to foster greater understanding and communication between the people of the United States and those of other nations. The Fulbright-Hays Act was signed by President John F. Kennedy in 1961 and led to the creation of cultural exchange programs like EPI across the USA. EPI offers cultural exchange opportunities specifically for teachers from other countries to come to the USA. Cultural exchange means that our teachers come to the United States to share their culture and then return to their home country so that they can share what they have learned about the U.S. You will be able to do that through 2 cultural exchange projects that you will complete every year that you are an EPI teacher. Our program lasts 3 years. After you have finished the program, you will return to your home country for 2 years. These 2 years are crucial as they allow you to complete your cultural exchange mission. We want to help you come to the United States to share your culture, and we are also interested in you returning home and sharing your experience here with other people in your home country. That is because EPI believes sharing knowledge across cultures and venues improves understanding among teachers, students, administrators, and members of the communities in which we live. This is the whole reason why we do this program. Your ability to bring your culture to the United States and then take U.S. culture back home with you is what true cultural exchange is all about. exchanging knowledge and information between cultures so we can understand one another better as a global community. So, what does this kind of cultural exchange look like? Being an EPI teacher means that you will live and teach in the USA, fully immersed in US culture while sharing your culture with your students here. Today, we have a couple of examples of the projects our teachers have created to share their culture with their US communities. Judith is a 5th grade EPI teacher from the Bahamas. To bring the Junkanoo Festival to the USA, her students made goatskin drums, cowbells, and headdresses. EPI English teacher Tamara from Jamaica helped host her school's Cultural Explosion Expo. The event showcased the faculty's diverse heritages and featured music, art, and foods from around the world. Tamara's presentation exhibited her home country's clothing, jewelry, famous musicians and athletes, as well as important historical sites. She even cooked up some traditional Jamaican cuisine, including oxtail, rice peas, and jerk chicken for guests to try. As you can see, we provide many opportunities for you to share your culture with your school here in the United States. And there are many different ways that you can do this. You will have the ability to find what you are truly passionate about and share that with your students. Now that you have more of a background on who we are and what we do, it's time to talk about what benefits you get from participating in our program. The most obvious benefit is that you will get to encounter new cultural experiences, experience life in the USA, and share your culture with people who would normally not experience it. Your students here may not know very much at all about life in your home country, and you will get to share things with them that they would have never known otherwise. By doing this, you have an opportunity to make a positive impact for students all over the world. Also, one of the most important things that we offer you is personal and professional support during your time here in the United States. We think teacher support is a major part of this process and one of the most important things that we do here at EPI. We are invested in your success, so we are available as a resource during your time in our program. Let's talk more in depth about the type of support that we offer our teachers. As soon as you are placed in a school, one of our dedicated and trained support team members will contact you to help guide you through the process of moving to the US. The relationship between you and the support team is an important one and will continue throughout your time as an EPI teacher. They will be able to assist you with any challenge, from culture shock to meeting the needs of struggling learners. At EPI, we recognize that American students benefit greatly from international perspectives, and we are committed to supporting educators like you in fulfilling this goal. Participating in the EPI program provides benefits both during your time in the US and after you return home. The experiences and professional development that you gain while in the USA will stay with you throughout your life. By being a part of this program, you become a world educator who has taught students from various countries all over the world. These experiences are transformative, and you will not be the same teacher that you were before joining our program. We consider this to be a major benefit in participating in our program. Before we finish talking about the benefits that EPI has to offer, here is what some of our teachers have to say about their time in the United States. Marjolin from the Philippines says, "This opportunity to interact with students from various cultural backgrounds has been both enlightening and enriching. Engaging with their unique perspectives and witnessing diverse approaches to learning has broadened my horizons and deepened my understanding of the global community. The Learning Resource Center, professional development, and support provided by EPI have enabled me to foster a deeper appreciation for cultural diversity among my students. The EPI staff is like a family away from home." Prudence from Jamaica says, Teaching is my passion. Going to the United States has always been one of my goals, and this is happening now after teaching for over 10 years. I am just so very happy to be going on this venture thanks to EPI. To hear more from our teachers, visit our Facebook page. We have posted several videos of our teachers talking about their cultural exchange experiences. We also post teacher stories on our website, teachwithepi.com. We will now address any questions you have about our program. If you have not submitted yours yet, please ask them now in the comment section and we will answer them during this broadcast. Here are some of the most common questions we get at EPI. Many applicants want to know how long the EPI program is. We are a 3-year program. People also ask, is there an application fee? The answer is no. There is no application or placement fee. There are other costs associated with your application, such as obtaining your diploma and transcripts, but EPI will never charge you an application or a placement fee. Another question we often get is there an age limit? There is no age limit. As long as you meet our basic requirements, you can join the EPI program regardless of your age. Some of those requirements are that you are currently teaching with at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience, you have the equivalent of a U.S. bachelor's degree, and you have advanced English skills. After learning more about us, you may be wondering if EPI is the right choice for you. Here we have listed some of the basic requirements for our program. To be an EPI teacher, you must currently be teaching, have advanced English skills, have citizenship outside of the United States, have the equivalent of a U.S. bachelor's degree, and have at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience. If that sounds like it applies to you, go to teachwithepi.com and start your application. The first step is to go to our website and select the Apply button. After you answer the eligibility question and click Submit, you will be able to make an account with your email address and start your application. If you have already started the application process, be sure that you are checking your email regularly for updates on your status. To wrap up our presentation today, I would like to share this quote from President John F. Kennedy that I feel illustrates the importance of cultural exchange education. If we believe in the ability of people to make an intelligent judgment, they can't do that without the best education. And they can't get the best education without the best teachers. Knowledge is international. Peace is international, indivisible. Like the former president, we at EPI hope to build a foundation of peace and understanding through global education. That's all we have for today. Follow us on Facebook to learn more about our upcoming events, as well as to hear from our current teachers. If you have any more questions, be sure to email us at team@teachwithepi.com. On behalf of everyone at Educational Partners International, thank you for joining us and have a great day.